What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about some good news coming out of NIO, how they're sharing some love and helping out those in need in China. And we're also going to talk about some fantastic news coming out about Tesla. That's actually really good news. So stick around to the end of the video for that. But first, hit that sub button. It's the best way to stay up to date on all things stock market and NIO related news. And yeah, man, without further ado, let's give us some razzle dazzle and hop into it. Also, we're trying to hit 6,000 subs by the end of this month, so hit the sub button again. So let's go ahead and talk about the NIO news real quick, and then we'll hop into the awesome Tesla news. So NIO announced yesterday that they have donated $2.3 million to the Henan province for the support of the relief fund for the flooding that is going on over there in China. So if you guys haven't heard or haven't been really watching the news a whole lot, there is some crazy flooding going on in China, and there's actually some going on in Germany too, which is actually pretty crazy. So keep that in your thoughts for you guys. But NIO has mobilized dozens of mobile charging stations and service vehicles to do its best to provide services to the customers to mitigate the damage and inconvenience caused by the disaster. Honestly, with NIO doing this kind of stuff, like, they're going above and beyond what any other car manufacturer I have ever heard is doing. Like, hell, I even feel like they're going above and beyond a local, just like an insurance agent that you get your insurance through your car for. Like, I just feel like NIO is just one step ahead, just making it just so much better for themselves to become more than just a car company. But they said that the NIO User Trust Fund is also developing programs to help customers affected by the disaster. And William Lee even came out and said that he wanted the users to stay safe, like, don't do anything crazy, be safe. And he said that they could contact NIO if they need anything. So if you need anything, contact NIO.
Like a good neighbor, NIO is there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, them doing all this, it just builds more brand loyalty. It's like you said before, weeks ago, when you bought your truck, or, anyone buys a car over here pretty much in the United States, like, you buy it and you'll never hear anything from that dealership again unless it's an ad trying to get you to come into the dealership for, like, maintenance or something.
I have yet to actually hear from that car dealership where I bought my truck. Like, they just don't care. They don't care.
Yep.
And so I think that's where NIO separates themselves as a car company, doing these things to go above and beyond for people, helping their customers out, saying, hey, if you guys need anything, just contact us and we'll do what we can to help you guys out. Their NIO houses, we talk about it all the time in all these videos about how they're more than just a car dealership. You got the lounges, the child care, the office rooms, the libraries, like the coffee, like everything. Everything. So I think this is just NIO sticking to its word, going above and beyond for their customers and just for the community itself in China, just going above and beyond. And I think that's awesome. Yeah. And it's unfortunate that stuff like this does not come out in the mainstream media. It's all about how bad the company's doing or how bad the stock is doing. It's like, I feel like if this was Apple, this would be all over the news. Or if this was any other company.
For sure. I mean, even if it was Tesla, it would be all over the news, most likely. Just because they're more of an American company, but, it's Chinese company, so, China bad, so, yeah.
Exactly. And speaking of Tesla, we have some awesome news with Tesla that Chad's going to talk about right now.
Yeah, so Morgan Stanley says that it's possible that Tesla's software business will be more valuable than potentially their hardware business. So Tesla recently launched a monthly subscription for the full self-driving. A little while ago, it came out that it was going to cost $10,000, upfront. And then it came out that they were going to do a subscription, but they didn't really say how much the subscription was going to be. And obviously, people love subscriptions because who wants to, throw down $10,000 up front for anything? But it came out that it's going to be $199 a month, which the Morgan Stanley analyst said in a research note on Tuesday that the pricing was significantly higher than he previously expected. And this is a quote from him. The $10,000 upfront price for full self-driving implies around $56 a month over a 15-year useful life of the vehicle. So they assume, that the vehicle can be on the road for 15 years. And obviously, if you do the math, it's probably $56, to add up to the $10,000. But if the vehicle is on the road for 15 years and say the owner or multiple owners of the car have full self-driving for that full 15 years, that means that Tesla on that one car, just from full self-driving subscription, they made $35,820 from one car.
That is ridiculous.
So yeah,
That is
I mean,
ridiculous.
we've said this before, like subscriptions are the way, like that's how you really make money.
Right.
Like same with
Right.
like their insurance and everything else, just reoccurring payments all the time is how you really start raking it in. So, you know, obviously if they made $35,000 from, I don't know, a Model 3, obviously, you know, they made a lot more off of the full self-driving subscription than they did make for profits from selling that Model 3.
Right.
But also a little side nugget of information. Xpeng in their Q1 financial report showed that they earned $80 million in software revenue alone from their Xpilot software. And I guess this was like the first time that software revenue or profits were like a separate line item. Like it wasn't just all just lumped in together. So they're showing, you know, the same thing like Tesla, that, you know, this subscription-based stuff, they can make a heck of a lot of money on. So, yeah,
Right.
I mean,
And-
like I said, $35,000 from one car over 15 years. That's insane.
Right.
And think how many
and I think
millions
this
they're
is
gonna have
I think this is going to be more of a thing coming with just not just from Tesla, Neo, and Xpeng. I think
Yeah.
this is going to be more of like a sector kind of thing where they
That's
start
the
to
whole
do these
industry.
subscription based. Yeah. Like I think eventually things are just going to start to become into a subscription service, like rather than paying like you said, $10,000 up front for the service, like you're paying $100 a month or, you know, whatever the number is
Yeah.
for the service. And I
Yeah,
think this is, I think that's awesome that Tesla, you know, that Morgan Stanley said that about Tesla, and I think that's really just going to help Tesla out in the long run.
Yeah, because like I said, a lot of people, you know, $10,000, obviously, you know, no one wants to take that out of their account. But
Right.
if you come up to them and say you can get the same thing for $200 a month, a lot of people are like, $200, I'll do that. You know, no big deal.
Right.
Because they don't really think about
Right.
it over the long term. It's just, you know, only $200 a month. That's not bad. So, yeah. But
$200 sounds a lot better than 10,000. So
right, exactly. But yeah, over the long run, you're gonna be spending a lot more than 10,000. But yeah, I mean that's how they get people on these subscriptions. It's
Yeah.
the new way,
and it works, and it
Yeah.
works. It's a proven way to work. So,
Yep.
but yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap this video. Again, awesome news coming out with Tesla, and like I said, the good news with Neo helping out the Chinese community, doing things that they don't even need to be doing, but they're going above and beyond for their customers. So, if you guys like this kind of content, hit that like, share, notification bell, all that good stuff. It's all down below. And again, we're trying to hit 6,000 subs by the end of this month. We're a little over halfway there, so help us out. Hit the sub button and stay up to date with everything that's going on in the market. But we also have links in the description. We got one down there for the Weeble. We got one down there for the Stock Dudes merchandise, and we got one down there for the Patreon. And that Patreon actually gets you access to the Discord, where we have over 100 members, get you access to our portfolios, and it gets you access to the Discord portfolio where the members actually chose which stocks to put in there. So again, if you guys are interested in any of that, it is all linked down below. You know what to do. And thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.